to tell Love Center this morning that I made a covenant with you. God told me to tell you that the covenant still remains. Somebody in this building, that's really what you needed to hear from the Lord. Because somebody has gotten to a place where, much like Job did, you've gotten to the place where everywhere you look for God, you can't find Him. Job said, I looked for Him on the left, He wasn't there. I looked for Him on the right, I couldn't perceive Him. Job said, no matter where I look, I couldn't find God.
Yeah.
But then Job says something very interesting. He says, despite all of that, he says, God knows the way that I take.
All right.
And he goes on to say, and after I have been tried, I shall come forth as gold. I want to let somebody know in Love Center that the best is yet to come. That's what God told me to tell Love Center this morning. He told me to tell you that I have seen the affliction of my people. I've watched people come to the ministry who pretended like they had a heart for the ministry. I've seen people come and go. I've seen all the struggle with the musicians. I've seen the struggle with the singers. I've seen all the hurt. I've seen the people who have damaged the people. God told me to tell you, I've seen you befriend people and they walk out on you. God told me to tell you in the midst of your discouragement, God told me to tell you that I have not forgotten about you.
Yeah. That's good news, Pastor.
For some time, the devil has been trying so hard to try to steal the vision for this ministry. For so long, he got me to a point to I had to even wonder, God, did you really speak to me?
Jesus.
Who am I preaching to in this room? There's a few of you in this room. You've been so discouraged. You've been banged up so much. You've been bruised so much that you're wondering, did you really hear anything from the Lord in the first place?
Jesus.
Oh God, listen. I want to speak to the person today that has lost hope. I want to speak to the person in this room this morning who came and said, I'm going to try Jesus one more time. I've been hearing how good God is, and He's good. He's worthy to be praised. I've heard all of this, but everything around me is bringing me disappointment. That's who I want to speak to today. I come to let somebody know that it is way too early to give up on your dreams. I come to let somebody know that, listen, you still gonna become the business owner. I want somebody to know in this room that the very thing that God spoke into your life, the very promise that God made you a long time ago, God told me to tell you is still in effect. Yes, God said to me, He said, yes, son, this ministry will have an entrepreneurial spirit. It will birth out businesses. This ministry will own hotels. It will own car dealerships. It will own restaurants. This ministry, God told me, this ministry will own a grocery store. God told me to tell you, this ministry is still going to be holistic. It's still going to meet the people's needs. And despite the fact